Hi everyone, this is Tuesday, March 24th's math lesson. We're going to start with this warm-up of finding the closest estimate. 23 times 84. I want you to round one of those numbers and find your closest estimate. 160, 1,600, 16,000. Pause and solve. Okay, I'm going to show you how I did it. Let's see if it's maybe how you did it. When I look at these two numbers, I'm going to choose the number that's closer to its landmark number, so that my estimate will be as close as possible to the actual answer. So I'm going to take 23 and make it 20, because it's 3 away, times 84. Well, that's sort of like 2 times 84, which is 84 plus 84, which is 168. So then I'm going to do that here and add a 0, because it's not a 2 anymore, it's a 20. And now I know, because, so now I've got 1,680. Now I multiplied a smaller amount and got 1,680. So it looks like even though my number is going to be much more than 1,600, 16,000 would be like 10 times as much more. So that's a little bit too far off. So this is the closest estimate, okay? All right, now I want you to practice doing a problem with me using all 3 strategies I've taught you. The problem is going to be 67 times 24. Now you can see right there, I've got the 3 strategies. I have the box, the break it up, and the rounding. So right now I am going to write my equation, and I want you to practice the box method first. Pause the video, then press play and see if we did it the same way. Okay, here's how I'm gonna do it. I'll put 67 on this side and 24 on this one. Maybe I'll make my box a little bigger actually. 67 and 24. I'm going to split them up into 10s and 1s. So 60 and 7. That's probably about 60 long, and then 7 over here. About 20 and 4, because 24 is the breaking up of the 10s and the 1s. So 60 times 20, 7 times 20, because it'll be 20 right there. 60 times 4, and over here, if this 7 right here, then it's 7 here, 4 there, it's 4 there. 7 times 4. So 60 times 20, well 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 more zeros. 7 times 20, 7 times 2 is 14, add a 0. 7 times 4 is 28. 60 times 4 is, well 6 times 4 is 24, add that 0. So 1,200 plus 240 is that much? 1,440. So I've done these 2. Now I'm going to do these 2. 140 plus 28 is 168. And now I'm going to add these 2 together. Or 40 plus 60 is 100, so there's 0. 1, carry the 1 up there for another 100. 1 plus 4 plus 1, that's 6. So 1,608, that's the answer. So let's see if I get it when I do my break it up strategy. I'm gonna switch colors now. You practice it with the break it up strategy, pause, and then press play to see if we do the same way. Okay, 67 times 24. Well, I'll break this up into the 10s and the 1s. 60 and 7, 20 and 4. So I'm going to start with the 60 first, and multiply it to the 20 and multiply it to the 4 because it's part of this number multiplying against this number. 60 times 20, 60 times 4. Okay, I finished with that one, so I like to cross it out so I don't get confused. And now I'm going to do 7, because I have to do the other part of this number, times 20 and 7 times 4, because it's still multiplying against that number. 7 times 20, 7 times 4. And now when I solve, 60 times 20, 6 times 2 is 12. Add the 2 zeros. 60 times 4, well, 6 times 4, like we said before, is 24. Add the 0. 7 times 20, 7 times 2, that's 14. Add another 0. 7 times 4, 28. Add them up. This will be 1,440, because 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 4 is 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, and then there's the 1. And over here, this is 168. I'm going to line them up so I don't make a mistake. And look, same answer. Okay, I want you to practice it with the rounding strategy now. When you're done, press pause, do it, and when you're done, press play. Okay, so I'm going to round these numbers and I'm looking at them and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do, there's 67 times 24, how can I round this? I think I'm going to round 67 up to 70. I'm gonna do 70 times 24. So that means I've added, instead of 67 24s, I'm having 70 of them. So for this, I'm adding 3 more of those 24s. I'll get back to this later. Well, let's see. 70 times 24. 70, I could do 7 times 24, and that would be, let's see, 7 times 2, that's 7 times 2, that's 14. 7 times 4, sorry, no, that doesn't make sense. 7 times 20, that's 140, sorry. 7 times 4, that's 28. Add them together, and now I have 168. So if this equals 168, and it's 20 because that's 20 and 24, then if I bring it up here, be 1,680, because I'm adding that 0 back, right? Where I took it away. So I'm multiplying my answer by 10. But remember, I added 3 more 24s than I needed. So 24 plus 24 is 48, plus 24 is 72. So this number, I'm going to take away the 24, the 24, and another 24. And that's the same thing as 1,680, take away 72. 1,680 take away 72 is 1,608. Because I just think of the 80, take away the 72. So same answer. Is that what you got? If not, check your work. Okay. Now, after that, I want you to do some pages in your book. And you're going to do them showing me lots of strategies, okay? So you're first going to do, let's see, you're going to do page 461. But remember, I want you to ignore this, okay? Ignore the cluster problems. Solve here using strategies
that you like, and I want you to try one of each. One rounding, one box method, one break it up, and then one whatever you want to repeat, okay? Only check which ones you use after. Then I want you to practice making an estimate for this problem for 44 times 28 and 39 times 75. And then I want you to solve, okay? And that'll be all for today.